Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo has been calling for alert against kidnappers and criminally minded persons, saying African countries must come together if the fight against crime can be won. I've been talking to him about the emerging trend of kidnapping in Ghana and general security in the sub-region.
Haram is rife. The level of illiteracy among adult young people is 53%. Among women, it's even much higher level of illiteracy. Now, when you have illiteracy of that magnitude, you know that it affects everything else. It affects longevity, it affects maternal, it affects infant mortality, it affects maternal mortality, it affects employability, it affects everything. So that's why it has to deal, first of all, deal with the cause, which is education. And that's popular education, that is general education, up to me, the first, up to secondary school level, that must be available to everybody. Empowerment in terms of skill acquisition, because education alone is not enough. You must have power and be empowered. Empowered in skill, empowered in job opportunity, or even starting your own job, which means that you must have funds. And as I said earlier on today, the best thing is to make sure that we prepare our youth to be able to go into all aspects of agribusiness, from land preparation up to food on the table. That is what will engage majority of not the highly technological, where what you need, the number of hands you need, or heads that you need are small. But in agribusiness, from land preparation to food on the table, you will employ millions of people.
Now, talking about education, that's it about education. So we've been running a lot of stories looking at our borders and how close the countries are to each other. Burkina Faso is very close to us in Ghana. And when they had the terror attack, some of them came into Ghana seeking refuge. What sort of advice would you give in terms of securing our borders?
I don't believe the securing of the border is the solution. We are now talking of integration. If you are talking of integration, what do you mean by securing a border? And if you are secured and your neighbor is not secured, that's stupid security. What we should be talking about is common security, common prosperity, something that joined all those together. You cannot say, okay, I will close my door, the door of my house, I will make it safe, and then the door of your neighbor's house is not safe. When something happens to your neighbor, it's like saying, well, I will make sure there's no fire in my house. But if there's fire in your neighbor's house, spark of the fire in your neighbor's house will come to yours.
So if I understand you clearly, you're saying that we should be able to join forces together if we need to solve terrorism.
It should be common security and shared prosperity.
Okay. My final question will be your thoughts on a recent trend of crime that we're experiencing here in Ghana. It has to do with kidnapping. And a lot of people say Nigeria has that experience. What again can you advise in terms of how we can deal with this trend of kidnapping?
People know that those kidnappers are not living in the sky. They are living among people, and people among whom they live know them. So we should just ensure that the communities take care of that. It's community responsibility. There's no community who doesn't know who is a bad egg. And when you know the bad egg, take them out.
In Ghana, the culprits or the suspects who are standing trial at the moment are mostly Nigerians. What do you make of this?
Nothing other than that when, as I said to you, if the house of your neighbor is catching fire, you should ensure that you do something about it to help your neighbor.